Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's your girl, Sherry Jones of Sherry Speaks Life. The power of life and death is in the tongue, and I choose to speak life. Welcome to my Wednesday live session. This is the last Wednesday live session of 2016, excuse me. So in honor of that, I have a special guest, my wonderful cousin, Minister Davette Crawford. Say hey to the people.
Hey, everyone.
And so today we are going to both talk to you about 3 things you should leave in 2016. The first one is negativity. I'm sure we all hear about that. I don't want to be negative. I'm leaving all the negativity behind. And then we get into the new year, and what do? We immediately start being negative. It's on social media, things going on in our daily life. We never look at the good in things. We always immediately look at the negative. And so what I want us to do is to stop focusing on the negative. Of course, we go through negative situations in life. We have bad things that happen to us, but there's always something good that the Lord can do in those situations. Do you have any thoughts on that, David?
Well, I think that as far as being negative, you don't have to let negativity into your life. Mm-hmm. Even though you're having a bad situation and stuff, but every day above ground is a good day. So I think that life and death is in the power of the tongue. If you speak positive, your situation will follow your words. So if something negative is happening or you're feeling negative, find a positive spin on it. If somebody's treating you bad, still find a way to treat them positively and stuff, and ask God to help you, because there's nothing that can happen in their day that Him and you cannot handle. So just whatever happens bad that day, just try to find that positive spin on it. And it sometimes it's harder to do, but with God's help, we can do all things.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And hey, Karita, thank you for watching. She said, hey, y'all.
Hey, Karita.
All right. So that's our take on negativity. The second thing that you should leave in 2016 is unforgiveness. Now, that is a big one because people do things to us and it's hard for us to forgive them. I mean, you did me wrong. I want to get you back, or I just don't want anything to do with you. But when you think about it, the Lord forgives us every day. We are constantly doing something, sins of commission and omission. We might not even know that we're sinning, but we're sinning. And all we have to do is go to the Lord and ask for forgiveness. So how can we expect Him to forgive us when we don't want to forgive others? Now, forgiving someone does not mean you still got to be in their face and you still got to be their best friend. No. You forgive them and you keep it going, because forgiveness is actually for you, not for the other person. Because the other person is going on about their business, they're living their life, and you're miserable and depressed because you are harboring unforgiveness. And another thing that I've learned differently in my life is sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. And it's hard for us to forgive ourselves for the things that we've done in our past. We're still condemning ourselves, even though now, we may have changed our lives around. We're walking with the Lord. We're a new creature in Him, but we're still thinking about those things from the past. So sometimes the hardest thing to do is to forgive yourself. But what we have to do in 2017 is let go of unforgiveness. Forgive others and forgive yourself. You have any thoughts on that?
Unforgiveness is like a cancer. It eats you up on the inside, and it affects your body parts. It affects your heart, your blood pressure, your kidneys, your lungs and stuff, because all those things are connected. So the more you hold unforgiveness in your heart and stuff, your heart hardens, and then it's hard for it to function because it's holding so much hatred in it. And then another thing about unforgiveness is it hinders you from receiving the gifts of God. If you are holding unforgiveness towards someone, how do you expect for God to bless you? It hinders you. It's a blockage. And it's just like if you have a blockage in your heart, nothing flows through and stuff, and it does hinder your blessings from God, and it hinders your relationship. And so, yeah, unforgiveness is not excusing the person, but it's saying that I refuse to allow what they did or what they said to me to block the blessings that God has in store for me, or the destiny that I'm trying to get. Because the longer you hold on to it, the less the longer it'll take you to reach your destiny. And in 2017, we want to do and get all that God has given us.
Right.
So I know it's easier said than done, but ask God to give you a strategy, and He will, because He's a God of love, and He wants us to love as He has loved us, and it's easier to do when you have a free heart.
That's true. Thank you, David. That's an excellent point. Especially the hindrance of our destiny when we have unforgiveness. Now, the third thing is the "it's all about me" mentality. As a society, we focus on ourselves so much. I'm a boss. I'm this. I'm making my money. I'm stacking my paper. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Forget everybody else. It's all about me. And we've become so much so of that society, is that when someone's going through something bad, there's an accident, there's something going on, instead of jumping and helping someone, the first thing we're doing is taking out our phones and we're videoing and we're doing all this crazy stuff, because we are not focused on other people. We're so much focused on ourselves. So the last thing that I say we should leave in 2016 is the "it's all about me" mentality. It's not about you. It really is not about you. It is about what you can do for others, how you can bless others. We all have a purpose in life. There's a plan and a destiny for all of us, and the Lord can use us in a mighty way. But we have to let go of that "it's all about me" mentality in order to be used by Him fully. He can't use you when it's all about you. When you're being selfish and you're just thinking about yourself, the Lord cannot use you. So what we have to do is think about others and let go of that mentality. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is that God has created us to be a blessing. He blesses us so we can bless others. The blessings, even sometimes the lessons, the things that we go through are not necessarily for ourselves. It's to help somebody else. There may be something that I have gone through, and Sherry can come to me and say, "David, I'm going through such and such," or whatever the situation is, and I could be able to reach back into the back and say, "Okay, well, this is what happened to me, and this is how God brought me out." So He uses us to be a testimony to others and stuff, in any way possible and stuff. If He blesses me with $1 million, I'm quite sure a portion of that, He wants me to cover my needs, but He also wants me to do something else. He wants me to bless others in need. And the more you give, the more you receive. Because it's just like sowing seeds in the ground. And not just people you know. Maybe you could bless somebody that can't pay you back. But your reward would be so much greater from God. God said, looks at your heart. Somebody else might be looking on the outside and say, "Oh, well, why did she get that?" and stuff. But God looks at a person's heart. And He sees the heart of a man. And that's what I believe moves Him, is our hearts. And He'll bless. And I may not look the part, but when God blesses me, He also has a purpose for that blessing. And He'll lay on your heart who to believe and who you think is trying to take advantage of you. So in this next season and stuff, look at our blessings as somehow, ask the Lord, "God, how can I use this to bless someone else?" Whether it's an increase in money, maybe it's an increase in time. You have more time on your hand to do something. Okay, Lord, I got this extra time. How do you want me to spend this extra time? I love to sleep.
Me too, girl.
Lord,
what?
I love to sleep. So any extra time I can get to sleep, I be trying to do it. But I know that that's not what He's going to want me to do with that extra time.
Right. And
so when I ask Him, God, what do you want me to do with this extra time? And He'll lead you and guide you in the right way. And you'll feel blessed about it. And when the blessing comes back to you, you're going to say, "God, I thank you." You're going to give Him the glory for it, because it was Him that led you to bless someone else.
Exactly. And yes, Karita, thank you. Leave all negativity, unforgiveness, and it's all about me mentality in 2016. And one thing I wanted to piggyback on by what Davette was saying about planting seeds. A lot of times we're looking for that immediate reward for something that we do for someone else. And that might not be the case. You might be the one to plant the seed. You're just giving them hope. And then the next person comes behind you and they water that seed. And then eventually the seed will blossom and that person will become a blessing to others. They will have a great manifestation in their life. So just because you do something for someone and you don't get that immediate satisfaction, or you don't immediately understand the impact of what you did, don't think that it wasn't impactful, because it was. Just a kind word can be impactful. Just a smile can be impactful, because you never know what someone is going through. They could be on their last straw. They could be thinking about going somewhere and taking their life, and they pass you and you have a kind word. So never diminish what you can do to help someone else and the seeds that you can plant. Hey, Lauren, thank you. So never, dismiss that. Never think that just the little things that you're doing are not impactful. Always be willing to plant seeds for other people. And so that was basically our message today. We want you to leave 3 things in 2016: negativity, unforgiveness, and it's all about me mentality. Bring 2017 in a new way. Be positive, forgive yourself and others, and think about someone other than yourself. Be selfless and bless and help others. Do you have any closing remarks?
No, I just wish everybody a happy new year, and I just believe and expect God for greatness in 2017. And if we just take one day at a time and just concentrate on those 3 things and then work on something else and stuff, and I believe that everything in God's time is going to be okay. Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. And again, this is Sherry Speaks Life, my Wednesday live session. I usually go live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I had to come on a little earlier today. But I feel like I came on at the right time, and I thank my guest, my wonderful cousin, for coming in and interjecting her thoughts into this video. It's truly been a blessing. This is the last Wednesday Live of 2016, and so I will see you all again on Sunday when I do my Sunday inspirations, and I post those. And all of this is via my Sherry Speaks Life page. And the purpose of the videos that I do are to give you nuggets of inspiration to last you throughout your week. And I hope that we've done that this evening. Oh, Happy New Year, Tabitha. Thank you for watching. And what Lauren say? Yes, ma'am. I'm leave all bad things in 2016 and begin a new year. What a blessing. That's wonderful, Lauren. All right. Well, you all have a wonderful and a blessed new year, a wonderful and a blessed evening, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.